Good morning, guys. The quarantine has turned me into a YouTuber. So we're going to try to give this a shot. Just wanted to use these videos to kind of touch base with you guys initially, just to kind of show you what we're going to be doing in PE. It's going to be a little different, especially with the fact that we can't get together for classes and stuff. But we're going to try to make it work. If you've checked in on Google Classroom, you'll notice we already got our activity log up. Pretty valuable tool that you can use, pretty good for just keeping you on track, keeping you motivated. And for the first week or so, we're really not worried about what you're doing as long as you're getting out and doing something. The video responses we've got from you guys, a lot of you are saying you're bored, you're cooped up, and exercise and getting out and doing something active can really help kind of get rid of that feeling. Also, a lot of you are saying you're out biking and shooting hoops and trampolining. Great. Throw that on your activity log and make sure you get that turned in next week. Starting Monday, we're going to start having some new activities for you. So keep checking Google Classroom. We'll probably utilize YouTube a little bit if I can. Get some videos up there for you. But anyway, start using that activity log. Also, if you can get onto a fitness app, we're going to put some out that I'm going to recommend on Monday the 13th. But be looking to track one of those down. That can also be really helpful in these times. But I'm going to show you a fitness log that I use. It's connected to my watch. I've got a watch with GPS that kind of tracks what I'm doing and everything. A lot better than what I used to use. Here's a running diary from 1991. For those of you doing the math, that's probably before your grandparents were born. But I used to just actually write down everything that I did, all my runs, all my little exercises. I went back and looked, and on April 8th, 1991, I went on a 4.5 mile run at a pace that I will not be able to match today. But anyway, if you got any questions on that activity log, just shoot us a question through email is probably the best. Anyway, I'm going to go upstairs and show you what I've got going on as far as my activity log, and we'll do that now. So, as promised, welcome back to Sobolewski Studios. You can see that this is the app that I use to track my activity log. It's one that connects both to my phone and my watch. And I think as you guys start to use this activity log, you're going to find one of the benefits is that it really helps with motivation and really holds you a little more accountable. Once you start tracking stuff like this and you can actually see what you're doing and even see where you're improving, it can really be a great tool just to, like I said, keep you going. Sometimes I think the hardest thing to do is to get that first workout in or get that first run in. And then once you get that in and you see it start to build and you see yourself start to improve, it just gets kind of addicting. And so when I look at my activity log, I love seeing it filled in. When I get to the end of the month, I want to see a lot of activities. This is back in January. This is the start of the year. My goal for myself that I always set is to do 40 miles a month minimum, because I love to run. I love to get out there. When I can and when the weather gets nice like it is now, I like to get out on my bike too to kind of give myself a break from all the running. But you can see I've tracked everything I did in January, including on the 24th, it looks like I did the pacer with all my classes, and I wrote that in there. And so it just gives me a great visual on not only what am I doing, but where am I going. February, weather gets a little crummy. I think I got actually a pretty bad cold there around Valentine's Day, and so you can see my activity is maybe a little less, but I still got in my monthly mileage. If we bump up to March, I know a lot of you expressed that once we went on this little quarantine, you guys were feeling, a little bit stressed, a little bored, and I was feeling it too. You look here on the 13th, I'd actually taken a few days off from running. The 13th is when we got the announcement, and if you look at my next week, I was feeling that stress too. And just decided to get out and hit the roads. 5 days of running that week, so including a nice 7.77 mile run Yes, I did that on purpose. I was trying to get lucky and put some good energy into the world with those 3 sevens. Apparently it did not work. But here's where you're going to see some new things that, honestly, my family and I have never done. We're just starting to get out and walk. Great activities to get the whole family together, have them walk around. I spend a lot of time listening to them talk about Fortnite, my 3 boys. But it's a good time nonetheless. We moved to April. Again, I've got a couple family walks. Probably going to do another one tonight. But anyway, it tracks everything I'm doing. And it's great for me to go back and see. I had a great, because of those couple weeks we've had off, I've had a lot of mileage put in March. Hopefully can continue that into April. But yeah, that's it. So as you look at that one for school, pretty easy. Try to get in the habit of just doing this. This is all we're really going to expect of you for April. And like I said, coming up next week, look on Google Classroom. We're going to give you some ideas of different stuff you can do, stuff around Daybreak. I know you're supposed to be social distancing, so it's going to be hard, but maybe get out there with your parents. Have your parents go with you. Drag them out. Let them feel the benefits as well. But look forward to reading these. Hope you guys are all happy and healthy, and talk at you later.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications.